Welcome to another episode of Official Naija FPL. We have the usual suspects in the house and some other new people. So let's go through them quickly. We have Prof Oskie here, We have Ismonene FC.
Back again.
Salvy FC. And we have someone new that will be featuring us, but he's a foreign recruit.
A journeyman.
He's a journeyman. Yeah. And then we have
Easy Sporting FC.
Easy Sporting FC.
The one, the only.
Yes, welcome Easy to
be here.
Yeah. So let's do the normal ways, Let's review our team. Prof Oskie?
Okay, so we're reviewing Gameweek
4 and 5.
Yeah, Gameweek 4 and 5. Okay, so I'll just do both, right? Yeah. So for Gameweek 4, I had 57 points. It was a bad week. I took a gamble. I mean, don't clap on that because I have people who did like over 100 points.
No. The clap wasn't because you did well. Okay. It's a sarcastic clap.
Oh yeah, I feel it. No. I mean, that's fine. How they used to do this in football those days when you play five-a-side.
Liverpool scored 9 goals.
You'll give 3 goals to the opponent, then you start from there. Yeah, so kind of handicap, kind of what I'm doing. So it's 57 points. Wrong captain choice in Jesus when Jesus, yeah. When Haaland, so start calling the one in your church Jesus. When Haaland did so well, I didn't have Trent. It was a good week for Trent, apparently.
It was a great week for Trent.
It was one of those days for Liverpool as a whole. And then Salah was disappointing. 9 goals, no assists.
I don't understand how that happened though. As in, how do you score 9 goals and no assists? But let's before we move to someone else, I'm sure you did better in game week 5.
Oh yeah, so game week 5, 80 points so far. Good enough. There's a match going on. Yeah, there's a match going on.
Do you have a player in the match?
No, I don't. So let me just say I end up at 80 points. Okay. But this time it wasn't like the team did as well.
That's a good one, Bon.
Yeah. It wasn't like the team did as well. But I had Haaland captain, which was a bright choice.
Right.
Yeah, bright choice.
Okay, so let's move to Ismonene. Ismonene came second. In game week 4. So he came second with what? 100 and what?
111.
111 points.
I'll let people know.
So please. I mean, so we don't have anybody calling in to this week because
we have a maestro.
The maestro is in the studio.
Please, before I even say anything, Oscar, please acknowledge me.
I think. Bravo.
This is not a sarcastic clap, by the way.
But honestly, yeah. I saw it. Forget the fact that he had a bench boost, right? But I saw it. He did so well. But I just feel sad for him because he's reviewing 4 and 5.
This is not.
He's reviewing 4 and 5. So
please tell us about 4 before you go 5.
The magic was Haaland. He was my captain, and Mitrovic. The Liverpool boys did very well. And on Sunday, Kulusevski and the other guy from Tottenham, they also gave me about 12 points.
Yeah, that's you had Perisic.
And I also had bench boost. But bench boost, even without my bench
boost. But wait, let me ask you a question. Why did you choose? Was it by mistake or you was? Why did you do your bench boost?
I just needed to get out of the trenches, man.
I
had to come up. I had to come up somehow.
So Salvy, we're coming back to you for Game Week 5, but Salvy, tell us about your week.
Yeah, so Game Week 4, I had 75 points. I captained Salah. You know the story. And that's why.
You had 75 points and you captained Salah.
No, I'm good,
impressive.
but I mean, I'm good, but I mean, so I've been having issues with my captain choices. Even this present game week, Salah again, and I mean, give me.
You went Salah again after disappointing.
Yeah, but he still had over 80 points.
But even though Oscar captained Haaland and I did Salah,
you still went ahead of him.
7 points.
You're doing very well.
If I do Haaland, I'll be 100 points and above. But
no, you're doing all right.
I'm good. Everybody knows that. I think I'll get my captain choices right going forward.
And his top.
So what was Game Week 5?
It's 7 points.
87 points. Yeah. So you even did better in Game Week 5.
I'll say one more time. I'm good.
So yes, that peasy.
You have to allow me pass on Game Week 4.
No, you have to tell us.
For obvious reasons.
You have to tell us.
So that you are sporting that. Also do it sportingly.
Just allow him to take it easy.
I'll pass on Game Week 4. I mean, it wasn't a good week for me. I didn't pay attention to that game week, but I mean, I don't like giving excuses anyway. Game week 5, after putting some thought to it, I have some 6 points. Not the best. My defenders didn't come through, but otherwise I'll probably be in the ranks of 100 points and the likes.
Who's your captain?
Haaland.
That means your other team members did badly.
So let me
My defense. That's it.
Okay. So let me go to Munene because it's game week 5.
Okay, so game week 5. I forgot to pick my team and.
What did you get? I don't know. Excuses first.
I had 58. Yeah.
It's okay. I swear. Anyway, let me just gloss through over my own team. It was a horrible week for me. I can give all sorts of excuses, but I was in the 50 range for both weeks, and yeah, man, don't be me. Don't be me. Don't be me. Don't be me.
No, man. Bond is never. Don't.
Well, you guys don't forget me. I'm a rookie, and I'm still above Prof.
No.
Former number 1.
Ooh.
I'm looking down on him though.
Nah, that's some word. That's some word right there. That's some word. I'm liking the vibes here.
I love this. You know why I love this? I love this? Yeah? You're lucky that you started playing fantasy, getting experiences from us, right? For some of us, we started without experience.
Got you,
right? But
got you.
You should have even asked for that. Why did you use your bench boost?
Why?
It's not because
he wanted to get out of the trenches. He has told us.
I'm just saying it will be an advantage in some game weeks. But right now, you think you're above people.
No, but Oscar, I disagree.
Let's continue.
Salvy, you're the champ. What do you think?
I mean,
you should just watch the podcast regularly.
That's what I did.
And which people should he be listening to?
So wait. Let's continue. Let's continue from where we left off last week, which was the expensive defenders, whether it was right or whether it was not right to have it. Now, do you think that was the right way to go? To drop the...
Okay, I like to jump on it, yeah. The 9-0 scoreline against Bournemouth
was an anomaly,
right? And good enough, Trent came to the show, Salah didn't, right? It was an anomaly. But...
James also scored. He was assisted.
Oh, yes. So this is the thing, yeah. You would always get some of these defenders scoring, right? But all I said was, it's not a season for clean sheets. It's really not a season for clean sheets. So where do you want to play the gamble? You would also get midfielders scoring, right? So if you had some expensive midfield, if you had like a Zaha constantly, you'd have been getting points constantly, right? But these defenders actually make your front line weaker.
I remember you said it's a striker season. And
the striker season. And so far it's showing that Haaland is doing so well. Jesus is doing so well. Mitrovic is doing well. So I don't think I'm wrong when I say the striker season.
Okay. No, but but it's just about the conversion. I mean, you have Cancelo that gave how many points in the last game?
12
points, which wasn't bad for a defender. And so some of these guys, I mean, when their team plays well, they play well. So it just depends on if their team plays well. I mean, Salah is blanked. But I mean, if you look at it, Salah has blanked 2 games in a row, and
he didn't blank last game week.
Okay, we actually got an assist.
This present game week,
this present game, you got an assist. Yeah, sorry.
Fine.
So yeah, was it 2?
Yeah, 2.
Okay, so but he's not been his normal Salah-esque way. So it's not a case of and it's about the team. If the team doing well, with Cancelo, played well, got points. James, when he played, seems to get points. So yes, there's an argument in what there's a point when you're saying, but some of the other guys and another chain of school of thoughts might say, if you choose the right expensive defenders, because I said last week, I said last week sell Trent. I still believe that Trent, because of the way Liverpool playing. We won't get as much points as Cancelo and James. But I looked stupid after the 9-0.
Absolutely.
And Trent scored a goal.
I think I want to agree with Prof. Yeah. I mean, everything for me is data driven. We're in game week 5. What has been the performances of these so-called expensive defenders, over the last 5 game weeks? What's the average point? If we look at it on that basis, then I think Prof is 100% spot on.
I think for now I'll still stay with them. I've learned to always be patient in FPL. But again, you brought up Salah, so let me ask you guys.
Sorry. Just before you jump to Salah, still on this defender topic. So when I say the 7 million defenders are expensive, this is what I mean. It's an extra 2 million, 2.5 from also solid defenders.
Yes.
Right? This season we've seen Trippier do almost the same thing you're praising Trent for doing.
Exactly.
and James were doing, right? And Trippier is 5.1, right? We've seen Perisic give like 1 or 2 assists in the season, and it's 5.5, right? So we have defenders like that. I know, Salvy, in your team, you have Ben White.
White has done good for you.
White has given you points. Do you understand? And I'm just saying that if you still have defenders who can also average out this high defender points, it will bump up your midfield and your attack. Who says I don't want to have Yesu, Kane, and Haaland at the same time? But it won't be possible if I have those defenders.
That's
what I'm saying.
Salah issue. So
that's
so
been
Salah
my
has not
defense
really,
strategy actually. You know?
Yeah, so Salah is 13.0 and it's not really paid like someone like 13 million pounds.
Is it the team or
the returns from him? So I'm looking at it as in long run now. If I say Salah for someone like Sterling, that's 10 million pounds, I have 3 million to play with.
Yeah.
So I can strengthen my midfield. Sterling is good actually. It's 4 goals right now, right?
Three goals.
And he's playing false 9 for Chelsea, so you give you goals and just 10 million. So
you just bought Oba?
I mean,
I'm not sure if Abba will start the game because Tuchel is more of a false 9 kind of guy. So really
see, the thing about that Sterling false 9 is, I see them playing it sometimes, but it's the amount of goals that would they score. Even when we had Havertz at that false 9, how many goals did he score? So people like us had him because he was a midfielder playing like a striker, which was great and everything. But how many goals were they scoring? They were getting goals from other places, and it might not be worth your while, quote unquote.
But that's a Tuchel.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, as you're saying, Sterling might not be the option to go for.
So, but let me ask you, will you keep Salah for 1 or 2 more game weeks?
Selling Salah is scary because you might not get him back.
Or Salah KDB.
Once he picks.
Or Salah
and
KDB.
that's the thing. Salah, I believe that KDB is going to do well this season because... Yeah, well,
Pep.
I sold him.
Because Pep is Pep. Do you understand?
Sold him.
But I think he's going to do well this season. I think he's going to blow us out this season. He's going to give a lot of assists because Haaland is there. He has the speed in front of him. He can throw those assists. So I see KDB doing that. And then he will always score. You know how KDB does. He will always drop one thing or the other. But the thing is, it's just, KDB, I don't see KDB ever being the highest goal scorer at the end of the season. Like Salah has been...
No, it's a combination. Is goal involvement. So it's a combination of goals and assists.
Yeah.
Right. There's somebody else in City who has been raking up points. 2 other people.
Odegaard and Silva.
No. Bernardo Silva and Foden.
Foden is quietly doing his thing.
Yeah. He's been getting points.
8.0, right?
But with the Man City thing, I don't think you need more than 1 or 2 Man City players. Tripling up on Man City players is always a jigger. So right now I have Haaland. I have Cancelo, right? And De Bruyne has always been in my eye for Salah. But immediately Pep did this thing in Gameweek 4. I cannot afford you bringing in... The thing about Pep, is that he will not even just bench the player 100%. He will bring him in to do... Pep plays fantasy. He does. He will bring him in to give you 1 point.
We'll just wreck your fantasy.
So I won't mind having a KDB or a Haaland so that when he benches them, I have somebody else strong on the bench that can come in. But there's no Pep plans for you, man.
That's why I didn't captain Haaland. I was worried that he may want to rotate. I wasn't sure it was Haaland or KDB. So let me just play safe.
I know we can talk about this forever, but we need to go for a break. So we'll be right back.
And we're back. Don't forget to follow us on Official Naija FPL on Instagram and Official Naija FP on Twitter. Chat with us, comments. We want to see more of you and interact. Yeah, so let's go, Bond.
Interact though, because we are watching, we're looking, and we are giving our prizes. So yeah, please interact. So we're back and we're going to look into the future now. We're looking into the next game week. And so, you know what, I'm going to flip it up. Mr. Easy.
Tell me about it.
Give us some tips. Just a tip.
Well, I'm not, you see, just because of my antecedents in this particular season, I don't think I'm in a position to give...
About an antecedents.
Morale is low.
To give tips right now, but all I'll say is this.
Don't be greedy.
Go low on your defense in terms of cost. I'll take the Prof strategy. I prefer a 5 midfield, playing midfielders, attacking midfielders, and just 2 good strikers.
Are you going to keep Salah?
Well, Salah for now, yes, definitely. I dropped KDB last game week, so I have to keep Salah.
I must point out here that Mr. Easy is a crazy, like he can take a -8 because like this guy he will just change his
You see, the thing about FPL fantasy for me is what's your strategy, what's your goal? I'm not one of those that's trying to have the highest points at the end of the season. I just want to ensure that every season I'm a champion. So if I have to do -4, -12, minus whatever,
Take it.
How's that worked so far?
I've been playing FPL at least 7 seasons and I've been a champion 6 of 7. Come on.
So that game week champions and things like that. Okay. You still haven't won official Nigeria FPL. So
watch
since
out.
then,
Watch out. That's all I'll say. Watch out.
And then speaking about official Nigeria FPL, please don't forget to follow our link. It's somewhere down there. I mean, maybe I might, somewhere there. But don't forget to follow our link and please make sure you fill the Google form because we can't pay you money if you don't know who you are and the account number. I beg. Yeah? But yes, let's go to Salvy.
Yes,
give us some tips.
You know the phrase when you use the phrase just the tip.
Just the tip.
Tip of the iceberg.
Or the tip of other things.
A lot of you guys know that phrase, right?
18 plus.
18 plus.
All right, so for me personally, my team, I won't make any changes so far. Mitrovic, if you don't have him, get him. I see him scoring 2 goals next game week. He's in red hot form from last season. This guy's been awesome. So he's a beast. Keep him. If you haven't, keep him. If not, bring him in.
Okay, for me, Haaland's still my captain. I need to find a way to take Rodrigo out of my team. Now he's injured. So I don't know who I'm going to bring in yet, but I'm going to decide before the game. That's why I'm still sticking with my team.
Prof?
So the captain choice this week is tough. With what Salah has done, I don't know if it would be wise to captain Salah at the Merseyside derby.
He might just turn up. Those games like that get Salah popping.
That's the strange thing about Salah.
I'm doing Salah.
That's good thing, not the strange
I'm sticking with Salah.
You're sticking with Salah, right?
Are you captaining?
Yeah.
Good risk.
Points last week. What are you talking
No,
about?
like
Good
good
risk.
So I wasn't sure who I was going to captain, whether I was going to be Salah or Haaland. So since I was going with Salah, I'll go with Haaland.
Can you explain that decision?
Oh, I mean it's strategic because they're 2 close captains. It's double or nothing, right? Yeah. So he's above me with about 40, 50 points. And
so is it him you're targeting or the rest of the world?
Oh no. So this is what we do, right? We have our own mini league, the Yard Boys. And Salvy is number 1 on that mini league right now. I'm number 4.
So it's a thing of peer pressure. Is that what you're talking about? Prof, you're under peer pressure.
No, not peer pressure, because the moment I go above, Salvy is a good player. The moment I go above Salvy, I'm probably top 15.
That's subjective, but
yeah, I'm top 15. So for instance, on the Yard Boys, Ismonene is third, but I'm not really saying him.
Yeah.
So...
Damn.
You're not seeing 20 points.
No. You use your bench boost. I can't even believe that. I can't even. It's so amateur.
Effectively, you're saying Monene is not competition.
Bench boost was just 6 points, man.
So you see the thing, a lot of things are happening, and this is me talking out of this is my own tip right now, right? Mm-hmm. And I mean I'm open for other people improving.
Now.
Just a tip.
I'm open for other people improving.
Yeah.
A lot of things that happens in FPL, right? Is a couple of players, people start having like players and everything, but where the strategy comes like towards the middle of the season and the end of the season. When you know when to use your chips, when you know when there are double game weeks coming up, when their teams not playing, when they have just a few teams playing, matches have been postponed and everything. That is when the genius will come in. Right, but for now, I mean, you can literally start to dub people's teams because you've seen somebody number 1, and then you just go and dub it. I mean, we'll get there.
Anyway, let me even just
people dub my team.
I mean, I think that's what.
Personally, my own tip for the week is
No.
My own tip for the week is what we've been talking on the lining theme for this week, which is striker. So I had a dot striker, I think it was Greenwood. So right now I've gone Mitrovic and Haaland. I should have had Haaland. Well, that's a different story. But yes, so that's my own team. That's my own tip is for the strikers. I always have Jesus all the time. So I'm saying, like I said, I'm going Jesus, Mitrovic, and Haaland because striker. So
that'll be my team.
Well, so I think that's my tip for this week. Just go on the striker.
So one more thing, I just want to play devil's advocate, right? One of the best players, goal contribution and everything has been Jesus, right? But if you see the way he plays for Arsenal, do you think he's one of your best choices, top 3? Because I know that the fantasy world has him as most owned. I think like 80% of people have him as most owned. But we have like a Haaland who has done so well. We have Kane who has probably scored as many goals and have a lot of points. We have Mitrovic. You know, we have people doing stuff. And the way he plays for Arsenal, he can either be the scorer or the third to, or the assist before the assist. Right?
Or the assist.
So do you really see like Jesus as somebody who will give you like a hat trick in one game or has a short brace?
Is it a constant asset?
Yes, I'm asking.
So this is the thing. I see him as a kind of person that if he plays well, Arsenal plays well. So that means he would probably give an assist. He probably, even if he doesn't, he gave an assist to Odegaard in Gameweek 4, which was an unintentional assist. So I expect that from him. I expect that kind of, because he's such a hardworking player. I agree with you. He might not give 20-something goals a season, especially this season, maybe next season. But I assure you that he's going to give a lot of goal contribution.
And how do you qualify his away performances?
A lot of
just got away so far, right?
Not so many away games.
No, it's not assist.
But see, Jesus is 8.0. It's 8.2 or 1 now. But when I bought him at 8.0, and for that price, I'll keep him. It's not expensive.
True.
Yeah.
And
I think returns are still proportionate.
Very true.
To his amount.
Yeah, I feel in the game also in Arsenal games, I think he gets enough chances at least to score 2 or 3 each game. I think if he can,
and especially because of that Arsenal side
chances
seem to be
comes.
creating a lot of chances.
Yeah.
So you see Jesus scoring. He's getting chances to score. Some of them he's not putting away. So you see that, look, there are opportunities for them to, give some points. Before we go to captain choices, let's do something a little different now. We're on deadline day. There are loads of players coming through. Who do you think can give differentials? Who can make that difference coming through?
Are you talking about players from outside the league?
Yes, new guys.
You guys from outside the league.
Pretty interesting. Isak just came in, scored on his
already?
debut. Yeah, that was nice. I think Isak is going to do very well. We have people like Paqueta. We have people like
Jury's out.
Anthony
Alba.
Yeah, the school Anthony.
80 million.
Then Aubameyang. And yeah.
Let's ask a Chelsea guy. What do you think Aubameyang would do this season?
Nothing.
Really?
Interesting.
See, I see. Like I was talking to Oscar before the show, and I told him I don't rate the guy anymore. I'd rather have Broha and Havertz as a backup than do this that Chelsea have done.
So we need cover too many games.
Come on.
So you don't think Aubameyang would score?
I think that's quite harsh.
I think that was harsh.
That's very harsh.
Yeah.
So what he's saying, like, what he's saying, which I don't agree with him totally, but I feel Alba is not yet an FPL asset. I'll tell you why. I'm not sure he will start games. So I'll watch and I'll put it on the watch list.
So you mean they brought him to come and sit on the bench? Interesting.
14 million euro on the bench.
There are a lot of games to go.
So what do you guys think about Anthony?
So
spent a lot of money on
wrong
him.
squad. I don't know.
So
it might be a
I hope he
question
won't
of
be
good player wrong
a
squad.
Sancho 2.0.
Sancho might have a good second season.
Yeah.
He scored today, didn't he?
scored 2 goals.
But his
already.
first season performance, Anthony might have that first season syndrome. So again, watch him over.
Let me even ask: has anyone here seen enough of Anthony?
It's just that thing that used to do the ball around.
So I really can't.
I wonder who will give him that kind of time in the Premier League. But he's a good player.
Is he better than Ziyech?
We think he's a good player.
I don't think he's doing anything different than what Ziyech was doing there and what he's going to be doing now. Same thing.
Okay, so I don't think there's any other person that we.
What
can
about Fofana?
Fofana, well, with that Chelsea defense, like we said,
it's not expensive.
We're crying for
No,
that
but
kind of.
so is Fofana a right back or
We play CB.
CB?
Play
Okay,
CB and we will walk into
the reason I was confused at Chelsea buying Fofana for 70 million, I don't think he's a player for today in Chelsea, because I don't see how Koulibaly or what's
So let's what happen. Tugu plays
Three at the back now.
Koulibaly, Silva,
Yeah. So
and
Silva.
no. This is why he plays. He plays 3 at the back. So he's going to play Fofana,
Fofana,
Silva, Koulibaly, James, and Cucurella or what's the name again?
Chilwell. Yeah.
I mean, it's straightforward.
That's what it
Okay.
is. That's what it is.
So what has he been playing this season?
Centre back.
No. What has Chelsea been playing without Fofana?
Same.
Sometimes,
They had
Yeah,
James
same.
come talking.
So James was playing. James can play as a third defender
RCB
or RC or
RCB.
RWB. So he can play both. So
No, I'm saying that. So who are the three central
was
defenders?
Koulibaly, Silva, and James. And James.
But James has always been bumping
James
on the
No.
right.
James
James
was
or
playing.
Aspie.
James plays. He's been playing.
It's when
actually,
Aspie comes in and he
starting
switches.
Yeah.
He's centre back.
So they've been playing
but he's not
Loftus-Cheek
effective
as a wing
right
back.
Wing back. That's why he bought Fofana. You know what? James, go to where more effective, and I think that's what it is. So for now, it's the cheapest of the defenders.
So I don't think he would
The FPL.
do a lot of points. I mean, it's one of those kind of things that if Chelsea is going to get a lot of clean sheets,
yeah.
then they'll do. But at the moment, I think they will get clean sheets, but they're not balanced yet. So once they balance, I think they'll be clean sheets.
Nobody has spoken about this man in Liverpool.
Liverpool,
Darwin, who?
Darwin.
Yeah.
Darwin is not new again.
But you know what? We want to see when it comes out of anger management class. We'll see if we can catch up.
And like you said, we can talk forever. So let's not bore people.
Straight to the captain, right?
Yeah, captain choices. So I mean, I want to listen to these people. So please tell me your captain choices.
So I said I was going to choose between Haaland and Salah, but I'll choose opposite of what Salvy chooses.
So you're not choosing.
Salvy is going for Salah. He has said Salah.
So first choice Salah, second choice Haaland.
No. Well, no. Stick
first
to
See, I
it.
don't trust these guys. Like
They know what they're doing. Yeah.
Wait.
They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing.
Remember Gameweek 4? Oscar told us here he was doing Salah.
I swear, scammed
Then
us.
when teams are revealed, went for Jesus.
Wow.
Men are what?
Wow.
Go on,
Yes,
Munene,
That's
who are
an integrity
you?
issue.
So for me,
So it's actually not. It's actually not integrity so much. I actually regret that, even though Salah didn't do well. I regret that I didn't pick Salah for the game week. I don't understand how that happened, but I'm not even going to
Fair
explain.
enough.
I just took it to me.
Anyway, I will stick with
But man, I'm Haaland all
Erling.
through. Yeah.
next game week.
Erling.
I tend not to move my captains too often. So
Yeah, that's
I
true.
think
All
City's
day.
playing Aston Villa.
Once
You're
he's
playing
doing
Aston
the bidding.
Villa away from home.
It's going to be sweet.
So yeah, so I mean, I believe there will be goals. I believe they will beat Aston Villa. I don't think Aston Villa has anything for them.
Black and blue.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So
But the biggest
jury is
fear,
out.
is Haaland has played games back to back, right? Alvarez who wants to come into the team. He's definitely not going to.
Yeah,
He's definitely not going
good,
to bench
actually.
KDB in the next match.
Yeah.
Alvarez came in and also scored 2 goals, and also I think Ellen either this game week or in the next 1 or 2 game weeks
You don't get 90 minutes for
will
him.
need to be rested.
I have a feeling that guy signed a contract that won't allow any coach bench him if he's fit.
I don't think anybody can
Because
say
the
that.
Pep will never
guy
do that.
naturally just wants to play.
Balak did it in
And Pep
Chelsea.
But
says
nobody
it
would-
a
nobody
lot.
would do it
He's
under
a
Pep.
beast. He
Nobody
wants
would do
to
it under
play.
Pep.
Pep says it. And I want him to play. I don't think he's going to play that game with Erling. So Erling,
You know he's injury prone.
Well, let him get injured then. I mean,
Then we know he's injured.
Yeah, then we know he's injured. But I don't think that rotation stuff will.
So let me ask something to our viewers. Now, I mean, we have some guys here. They all think they are the shit. They all think they know something. But some of you guys probably know more than them. So please give us a contrary view. Let us know that you are better than these guys. And who knows if they are better than them? Actually, you can be sitting. Maybe not here, maybe there. But yeah.
Thank you. You're fancy guy.
But yeah, let us know what you think. Let us know if you agree,
us
if
up.
you disagree. Hit us up. You know the places now. The comments. All that. Let us know.
Yeah, nice one. And again, before we go, we Alba coming back to Premiership. Oscar just had to do an Alba haircut. Nice
Oh
one,
yeah,
Oscar.
so I was even going to talk about my haircut during the earlier parts. Right, I'm not doing well. So I decided to take it off and start afresh. All right.
Much needed.
Good one.
So he's doing an Oba. He's not trying to.
We can only wish you well, my brother.
Thank you
He's
very
trying to
much.
start
Thank
his
you,
career again.
Thank you.
So
That's
yes, this was a great episode. We expect to see you. Hear from you. I mean, hit us, like, comment, share, tell people about this. It's the official Nigeria FPL.
Word.
Yo.
Next week,
Word.
we'll be back.
Peace out.
Peace.
It's a wrap.